Why does your CRT candle fail even when your analysis is perfect? Because you trade only the CRT. Today, I will show you how to combine your CRT with structure and liquidity to find high probability intraday entries. Starting from the 4 hour, we'll find our valid structural and liquidity levels. We then wait for our CRT to form, then drop to the 15 minutes for precise entries. I'll show you a 5-hour trade I took and why. So this is the 4-hour time frame of US 100. This is our CRT model, right? Our one stupid candle, our candle range low and what candle range high. And can you see we are having our total sweep? So this is the CRT model we are trying to catch. A sweep of the one stupid candle and expansion to the downside. We're gonna make our entry after this sweep, stop loss above here, and we target to the CRT low. But what can you see? Market took us out immediately. Why, guys? Because you don't combine CRT with what? Structure and liquidity. In fact, a trader that combined both from this level. This was his one stupid candle, and this was his candle range low, and where will be his candle range high? Here. And this is the CRT model that we are trying to catch. So can you see when we swept here, what we are looking to expand to the upside? This issue was caught from the 15 minutes time frame. I'll show you later in this video, guys. So made this entry, stop loss below here, targeted this CRT high. I can even extend my TP to these highs, and can you see how TP is smashed, guys? So while you were busy failing here, not only I increase my win rate from this level, I also increase my risk to reward ratio, guys. Because of what? We know what a structural draw on liquidity is. Structural draw on liquidity are price level that act as magnets, naturally pulling price to themselves. So guys, I just entered this trade live on US 100 using what I'm gonna be teaching you in this video. These are my entries and my stop loss levels, and here is my take profit level. We'll see the result by this video's end. So structural draw on liquidity, and look at this chart here. Where are places that draw price to themselves? First of all, can you see this imbalance here, which is also known as a fair value gap? Can you see how price was drawn to this fair value gap, guys? Once we go to this structural draw on liquidity, we bounced, guys. Moving to another structural draw on liquidity called what? A valid structure high, guys. We raided this valid structure high, and can you see what? When we came back again, it was what? Our structural draw on liquidity called a fair value gap that would drew price back. After we raided this value structure high, what? The cycle repeats again. This is what a bullish and bearish fair value gap looks like. We'll talk about it later in this video. Someone watching will ask, Vito Snow, but how will this improve our win rates? So traders, whenever our CRT forms at our structural draw on liquidity, like our fair value gap in this scenario, we will definitely move to the next structural draw on liquidity. And can you see afterwards we raided this value structure high and we formed a bearish CRT model. In fact, this was our one stupid candle. This thing here, I'm bringing it out here so you understand properly. This is our one stupid candle, guys. Our candle range high. Can you see when our second candle swept our one stupid candle, we made our entry stop loss above here. So rather than targeting our CRT low as our take profit level, we targeted the structural draw on liquidity, guys, which is our fair value gap. And can you see how price smashed take profits, improving our risk to reward ratio, guys? Again, we will go to this fair value gap right here. We see our CRT model form here. See our second candle swept our one stupid candle here. Make our entry, stop loss below it, and our take profit or towards our next structural draw on liquidity, which is this value structure high. Again, after we raided this value structure high, we're gonna enter from this fair value gap, guys. So for our trade we took at the beginning of this video, we came back again 1 RR around our entry, or we are currently at 3 RR, guys. So watching will ask, what's this value structure high draw on liquidity and fair value gap draw on liquidity we've been mentioning in this video? We have 3 types of structural draw on liquidity, guys. Value structure high, the imbalance, and what? The value structure low, guys. The value structure low is what? A low that swept a previous low before what? A break of market structure. So this is our previous low, this is our previous high, guys. And can you see how the price action came and swept this previous low? and what come to what make a market structure shift. And I told you guys, whenever we have a sweep like this and we come to what make a market structure shift, it gives us what the highest probability trading range, and the lowest this level go to, it called what value structure low, and then the highest it go to will be called what a value structure high. And for the fair value gap found after the sweep and market structure shift, it's called what our structural draw on liquidity. Someone watching will ask, but Victor Snow, why do we always have to wait for this sweep here, guys? Because of, look at this is a break of market structure, this is a previous low, previous high. You see what retailers trying to buy from what this other block level. These guys actually failed. The market is structured in a way that when someone loses a trade, it fuels our trades. It's just like when you pour fuel inside your car, it helps your car to move. So after this sweep, I make a market structure shift, which makes our trading range the highest probability level. So this is where price moves in the market. This will allow us to anticipate interest and where to take our profits. It moves from what a value structure high down to what a fair value gap. When there is a CRT model, we will move from a fair value gap to what the value structure high. So here will be entry, stop loss, take profits, guys. And if there are no CRT at our fair value gap, we'll move down to what our value structure low, guys. And when there is a CRT at our value structure low, guys, we'll make our entry, we target towards our value structure high, guys. Let's look at 15 minutes total soup and our CRT entries. So this is 4-hour time frame US 100. I made a poll on my YouTube's community tab. Over 70% of you guys voted I should be making videos about CRT in combination with market structure. This is episode 1 of it. So this is 1 hour time frame US 100. So can you see we had our sweep here and we came to make a market structure shift, guys. So next thing is we'll mark out our structural draw on liquidities, our value structure low, our fair value gap, and our value structure high draw on liquidity. And can you see when our CRT was formed, I brought this thing out so you can see it clearly here. And can you see when our CRT was formed here, we sold, guys, towards this structural draw on liquidity. And can you see our price delivered and TP was smashed? That is what from a value structure high towards a value structure low. Again, can you see our CRT is forming at our fair value gap? And if you're unable to form a CRT at this fair value gap, where will be our next structural draw on liquidity, guys? What this value structure low. Again, can you see our CRT was formed by this candle sweep here, or this what one stupid candle. Make our entry here, stop loss below here. Rather than targeting this candle range high, we targeted this value structure high. And can you see how market move to our take profit smash? And this is a 1:5 RR. If you have any question about this, drop it at the comment section. If you're learning something new from this video, a like and subscribe right now would be nice. Again, guys, before we rated this value structure high, can you see what we had a sweep and a market structure shift? Where are our structural draw on liquidity? This value structure low and this fair value gap. And here will be our what value structure high. And this is our CRT that delivered price from our value structure high towards our fair value gap, guys. And from our fair value gap, after the sweep of this candle range from the CRT, and move towards our candle range high, guys. Check this thing out, guys. These from value structure high to fair value gap, these have been the way price have been moving since. See now let me show you how to get precise 15-minute sniper entries, guys. So this is US 100, the 4-hour time frame, guys. Can you see what this is a break of market structure? This is our previous low and this is our previous high. Can you see how we came and had our sweep of previous low, guys? And we anticipate this previous high to be swept, and we got it, guys. This is why I teach you guys. We had our week closure here, but I patiently waited for our candle closure above this week before I marked out my market structure shift like this. Next is we'll mark out our structural draw on liquidity, which is this value structure low, this fair value gap, and this value structure high, guys. Our next draw on liquidity is what our fair value gap. And can you see this is our one stupid candle, guys? This is the candle range low and this is the candle range high. Can you see how this next candle swept it? And once it sweeps it into what our fair value gap, we move to what the 15 minutes time frame, guys. and we look for what a change instead of delivery. Change instead of delivery is when we have a candle close above what these highs, and we got it. We're gonna mark out another block, entry stop loss below here, or what. I'm gonna enter immediately, stop loss below here, and I'll target this candle range high for my partials, and full take profit will be what our value structure high we marked out. This is how the trade unfolds. Okay, just hit partials, guys, and can you see how the trade ran to our take profit level, guys, making it a 1:6 RR, guys. Can you see from the 4-hour time frame, this is our CRT model that formed. Watch one stupid market structure strategy you ever need, and after that you watch finally crack the CRT model. Watch it before this video so you understand all this in depth. Again, can you see this is our sweep and this is our what market structure shift. We mark out our structural draw on liquidity, which is this value structure low, this fair value gap, and this value structure high, guys. Once we return to our fair value gap, this is our one stupid candle, this is our candle range low, this is our candle range high. So once we swept it and enter this fair value gap, we move to what our 15 minutes time frame to find what our change instead of delivery, which we got here. Mark out my other block to trade from, or I can enter immediately, stop loss below this level, and I target this value structure high as my take profit level, guys. Let's see how the trade unfolds. Okay, and our TP is smashed, guys, giving us a 1:6 risk to reward ratio, guys. And from the 4-hour time frame, this is what we had. Our CRT model, this is our one stupid candle here, and we swept it. This is our sweep, and we pushed to the upside, guys. So guys, the episode 2 of this, I will talk about the 15 minutes entries in depth. And for the trade we took at the beginning of this video, it ran a 1:6 take profit level. It is a win. I'm Victor Snow, and this is trading from the soul, where I take ICT complex concepts and I break them down in a way even a 5-year-old can understand. If you learned something new from this video, show me some love, like and subscribe. Besides, you don't want to miss out on future videos, and always tell me videos you want to see next. It helps me make better videos for you guys. And if you're serious about learning ICT concepts, you have to stop blowing your account right now. This is where to start. I've put together my CRT and market structure videos in a comprehensive way so you can understand properly. The next video in this series is the one stupid SMC market structure strategy you ever need. See you guys there right now.